Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is not my main bike, this is my spare bike. My main bike is having this issue where the chain skips, even after having checking cassette, chain, rear hub, literally trying another rear wheel, making sure the derailleur was in place and everything. It still does this thing where like they think the cassette moves. Drives me crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, so the last time that I had this adjusted by someone was about 6 weeks ago. And this is what 6 weeks of Bafang BBS HD with a battery that can put out about 50 to 60 amps at 52 volts will do to the rear derailleur. So look at this. Look at how loose that got. This was already tightened everything up. This should have just been 6 weeks. This is a Sabvaton 72150, which is complete and total ridiculous overkill, into a BBS HD. My other one, I actually have the cover on properly. This one I don't. I just poured a bunch of potting material and like have the wires sticking out, because this is the spare bike. This is like my tester, so I try different controllers on it, so I like to have everything a little bit more available. But this is kind of, look at this. Literally, that was 6 weeks. So I've clearly put a lot of use on this in that time period. So I just gotta find a screwdriver to tighten that all up. Doing my normal routine maintenance on this thing, which involves me not knowing which freaking screwdriver goes in the hole. I'm a great bike mechanic, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just a great bike mechanic. There we go. I believe I'm supposed to be using metric, not hex. Dumbass. I actually have an office that fits all this shit now, which is the cool part. At least until someone steals my damn screwdriver. Which appears to have already happened. Huh. Oh, that's not fair. Hello? Where'd you go, set of red screwdrivers? Who stole you? Who hurt you? Aha! Mofo. Someone swapped out my good set for the set that's missing pieces. How dare you! How dare you! It's my screwdriver set. Alright, take a look at that. Nice and tight there. Yeah, sturdy. Look at that. Look at that. None of that. No more of that jiggling bullshit back and forth. Got my new cassette. That's my old chain. About to put on a new chain. And I'll be back to going vroom, vroom. I will see you all in the next video. But one of the cool things is look at the size of this office. Look at this. Like, I can actually do shit like this here. Look at this. Actually, like, my bike is upside down and I can actually walk. It's crazy. Anyway, see y'all later. Alright everybody, we're off to the races with this bike that has been, well, I don't want to call it repaired because that's kind of an insult to bicycle technicians everywhere, but I did take the part of the bicycle that was not attached to it and reattach it, so let's call it that. Alright, there's nobody behind me. Nobody there, so we go from. So I kind of want to give you a bit of a tour of what the city looks like. This is a Sunday afternoon. The city's on lockdown, supposedly. Supposedly. Thank you for parking right in the middle of the fucking street, you prick. Alright, so. Why did I come here? Actually, wait. The light is still green for road. Beautiful. Alright, so this is 7th Avenue over here. I'm not quite sure how this is coming out, by the way, so you guys are gonna have to let me know if this is usable or if this is total junk. This is an LG G8 camera. This person over here clearly wants to die because the light is green for me and he's still walking. Standard New York. This is confusing because the light is green but over here, but to my left it's red. Oh well. Hey, there's quite a few more people outside and walking about than when I'm usually out. So I think people are starting to grow tired of the social distancing measures. I'm not making a moral or ethical judgment on it. I'm just saying that I see a lot more people out this weekend than I did if I were to ride around last weekend. So I figured we'd do a change of scenery today. I usually take the Williamsburg Bridge home. Today I'm gonna take a look and find where the Manhattan Bridge is. I don't usually take that one. So I'm gonna ride down to Canal Street where Chinatown is. We're a few blocks away from Canal Street. Made it. Alright. There's a very high police presence to my left, which is why it's incredibly important that I begin pedaling. Actually, wait, I don't have to do that anymore. E-bikes are legal. E-bikes are legal. They're legal now. I can throttle. Woohoo! Alright, so celebrate good times, come on, da 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 da. It's become a reflex for me at this point. Every time I see police, to start pedaling and pretend that I'm out of shape and going. But I don't have to do that anymore.
You're too fast.
To my right is my casual workplace stalker, Kopaz. Doesn't matter how many times I fire him, he still keeps showing up.
I'm a little customer.
But he can't keep up with this bike. One of the main reasons to have an e-bike that's fast is to be able to keep away from your stalking fans. They literally follow you around the city. People wonder why I say I don't like meeting fans. All right, time to accelerate. This is a weird guy chasing me. With any luck, his battery dies. Yeah, he's a good 3 blocks behind me right now, but I hit a red, so he's unfortunately going to catch up. It's going to take me probably 2 months to stop pedaling and pretending I'm exhausted every time I pass a police car. Like, my mind still hasn't caught up with the fact that it's actually legal to have this now.
944. I want a 944.
Okay, now I honestly forget where the bike path for the bridge is. It says make a right, but I don't know if I always get lost looking for the bike path for the Manhattan Bridge. Like, how many years do I have to live here and take the same bridge before I remember where the hell I'm going? Alright, let's see. Thank you for being double parked. They have Ohio plates. They're probably used to being able to actually park. Welcome to New York, baby. The only time you can park on the side of the street is when we're in the middle of a deadly worldwide pandemic. Alright, so the bridge is supposed to be somewhere around here. I always forget where it is and how to get to it, every single time. So it says go left for Manhattan Bridge bike path over here. So let's see where that is. Folks, when I say that I'm not a big fan of fans showing up at my store, this man has been following me around the city. I'm about to slash his tires. If we weren't surrounded by police, I would assault you. And honestly, it's tempting either way. Alright. So it says left here for bike path. So let's find this bike path. Alright. Nobody to my left, we can go. The light is, actually that light is empty. There's no light at all. No green light. No green or orange light. PP3V42_G3 hot is missing from that bulb. Alright. Alright. This is a red light we should actually listen to because there's some fast traffic that comes on Market Street every now and then. So I take a peek, and I see that there's zero traffic at all, and then I go. Alright. There's nothing here either. Now, I'm kind of curious what this particular sidewalk looks like. Again, you're not allowed to ride in the sidewalk, but I just kind of want to see, since this area is usually ridiculously busy, and I see 3 people here. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, so I guess this area is a bit more dead than up there. This is right under the bridge. Seems like my stalker is still behind me. I gotta make a break for it so I can lose this guy. Interesting, there's a little market right under the bridge here. Let's see, what do they got for sale? Turn my lights off. Oh. You got tomatoes, got oranges, mushrooms. That's nice. You got a nice little market going under the bridge. Alright, so bicycle path is going to be right here. Just make sure there's nobody to my left, nobody to my right, except for the stalker that I'm about to toss off the bridge. Alright, now here's the bridge. Now the Manhattan Bridge is pretty interesting because this first section over here, you have very little visibility and it's really narrow. So I'm always surprised. Anytime I don't die at this section, I'm very happy. So see right here? Because people can come down there really fast, and this is a sharp turn, and you cannot see it. So anytime that I don't get killed going up here, I'm grateful. All right, now this is a straightaway, which is where my bike, being faster than my stalker's electric bike, is actually going to be really helpful. So I'm making a break for it. There's people in the way, so I don't want to go too fast. Once there's nobody in the way, then I can lose it. Yeah, this is much better when the derailleur is all tight and screwed in, and then the new chain and cassette have really made a big difference. Like I can tell when it's being stretched. I can tell when I'm putting a lot of pressure and torque on it. You can feel it in the seat of the bike. Like in the seat of the bike, you can feel the derailleur moving and all that shit stretching. and it's doing so without breaking down, which is great. To my left, you have the river. This is where the ancestors in my family would have likely tossed people with concrete tied to their shoes, concrete in their shoes if they were getting stalked by random people. To my right is a train. Alright, I think I've safely lost my stalker. It was bound to happen at one point or another. You can't live in a tourist capital of the world with 8 million people, have 1 million subscribers, and a large social media platform with at least not one fucking lunatic following you around all day. Kind of curious how this would work in other areas of the country. Like how closely and how creepily is someone allowed to follow you or stalk you in Texas before you can just like blast them? Those people have no idea what they're doing. Riding side by side on a bridge like this is absolute fucking stupidity. You don't do that. It's one behind the other. Get here, especially if you're not pedaling. Come on. I respect and understand not pedaling on a downhill if you have a single speed bike. I do not understand when people have a multiple speed bike not pedaling on the downhill. You're just slowing everybody down for no reason. Like when I use a single speed bike, I'll pedal to the point where I can't anymore if I'm going downhill. But if you have multiple gears, gear up, pedal. Alright. To my left, you have the urinal at the ends of the bridge. All these trees over here, which I've blessed with 12.56 volts of PP bus every now and then over the years. Alright. Now we're in downtown Brooklyn. Usually I get off in Williamsburg, and then you see me going through the Hasidic Jewish section of Williamsburg and then going to Bed-Stuy. Here we're going to be in downtown Brooklyn. Totally different neighborhood. Alright, red, look to my left, look to my right, there is not a single person or vehicle in sight, so we continue. Alright. Now this is crazy. Look at this downhill slope over here. Holy crap, holy shit, oh my god, oh my bike is not made for this. Holy crap. Ow. My wheel probably looks like a triangle right now. Like, that seriously, you need a mountain bike for that shit. I'm not riding on the bike right now that has 2.8-inch tires because I have a mountain bike with 2.8-inch wide, really large tires and wheel. This is a 738C, so this is really, really thin tires. And so I imagine that my wheel most likely looks like a triangle after doing that. But I had to try it. I had to try going down that hill. There was no traffic. The light was ready for me. That was awesome. That was like a once in a life. I'm definitely not trying that again without the large tired bike. This one goes faster though because the rear derailleur is in good condition. On the other bike, the rear derailleur is bent, so you can't put a lot of torque on it. On this one, the rear derailleur doesn't bend. It simply it just comes detached from the bicycle. All right. And my stalker is still back there. Right there. That's him. I'm gonna ride my bike right into his. What do people of YouTube think I should do to this guy? Like, should I slit his battery with a box cutter so that it goes on fire?
It's plastic. I don't think you can split it.
I need advice on how to get rid of a stalker. Because this isn't put. The problem is, the more of the traffic lights that I obey, the more likely the stalker is to catch up to me. However, the less I obey traffic signals, the more likely I am to be dead. So it is one of those things that I have to juggle. I'm half kidding. All right, no car, and go.
But still. I actually think I went the wrong way there.
How much battery do you have?
If you keep following me, I'm going to be forced to do something that's going to get me arrested. So you have a choice at this point.
No, I literally ran out of battery.
You could ride the bike the other way, or you can make me do something to you that's going to get me arrested. What choice would you like to make? Because you're not following me home. Let's see if that works. All right. And vroom. Okay. This is we're going to be around the Fort Greene neighborhood over here. Here we go, Fulton Street. So now I know where I am. This is a pretty uphill slope. It's one of the reasons I'm glad that I have a 36 tooth mid-chain ring rather than 42, because this would be painful with the 42. Like, unless I had a really big couple of gears. I've looked behind me and it appears the stalker is gone, so it's kind of lame that you have to threaten to physically hurt someone to get things done at times, but sometimes people just don't know when playing is done, or like enough is enough.
That would have been a very interesting stream, though. Alright, this is going to be the Clinton Hill area over here. You can see the people are out and about. They're walking their dog over there. A lot more people are walking around with masks. I'm kind of curious where a lot of the general population's getting them. We have one box of masks here, and it came from China. They're expecting others to come, but they never did. You can see it's a fairly nice day. Yeah, that guy's out riding his scooter. That guy to the left looks like he just bought groceries. Lady to the right just walked her dog. Lady on the right is riding a bike. No! No! That lady she literally was looking at my bike and crossing anyway. What the fuck is wrong with you? The light is red for you. It's always interesting when people from other countries go, don't pedestrians have right of way? Not when their light is fucking red. I look both ways before I jaywalk. That's all I ask of you. Look both ways before you jaywalk. Alright. This is a fun journey. Whew. The Gourmet Deli is open. Crispy, crunchy chicken up ahead. It's got this nice grand opening looking banner over there. Whew. Damn. Used to be a really nice burrito place over there that closed. Via Pancho Taqueria. I missed that place. That's a train over there. It's a train station. One of those things I don't have to take anymore. Man, once you get used to this, you really can't go back to like dealing with waiting 30 minutes for a train that winds up getting stuck at a stop for 10 minutes. Like, you can't see the outdoors. You're stuck in this little dungeon that looks like a prison. It's awful. But being able to ride outside is absolutely amazing. This is awesome. It's always interesting when I get passed by cars when I'm going above the speed limit already. Like, if it's 20 miles an hour speed limit and I'm going 24, it's always interesting when someone passes me. Might as well get some dips in the park. Could use some exercise for myself. Just clean the crap off. Nothing a little bit of spray alcohol won't help with. My gym is closed, so I've been doing a lot more running recently. Like, a lot more. I used to be able to sprint run. I used to sprint run regularly, and then I tore my quad, and I tried once again a few years back to do it, and as I was doing my sprinting routine, I smashed my face and my hands all into the concrete. It was awful. So I stopped. And I just started again, and I'm pretty happy with the results. I've been doing my calisthenics in the park since there's no more gym. It's the next best thing you can get to a gym. There's a nice park over here. motor off. And this is it. Hope you all are. Oh yeah, there's people playing soccer in the park over there. You got soccer. Over there you've got some tennis, handball, basketball. Yeah, people are enjoying themselves and having a good old time, it seems. Well, I'm gonna be getting out of here. Thank you for watching. My best wishes to all of you, your families. Stay healthy, stay clean, and I'll see you all in the next video.